Ooh, what's up everybody, Mouth here, bringing you another Halo Infinite video. Today we are talking about Peeker's Advantage and how you can use it to win your one-on-one gunfights, but before we get into it, please remember to like and subscribe if you learn anything new or enjoyed the video today. Also, join our Discord server, link is in the description. Doesn't matter what rank you are, doesn't matter what skill you're at, come have fun with us. Have you ever been holding an angle and out of nowhere get beamed in the head with the sniper with seemingly no time to react? Or were going around a corner to avoid being shot but end up dying anyway even though on your screen you were around the corner? This is because the actions you input to your computer or console take time to reach the server. This time is defined as your ping, and most players' times range between 20 and 100 milliseconds. What you're seeing on your screen is a little graph I pulled off of Google with a couple slight modifications that I made in order to help you visualize this concept more clearly, as I hear it talked about a lot, but I don't think a lot of players are able to conceptually visualize it. Peeker's Advantage is exploitable by the peeking player because as he moves into view, that information takes time to reach the server, which then has to apply the information to the game, which then has to be relayed to the holding player's system from the server and rendered onto their screen, while the peeking player only has to get the holding player's position from the server. This difference in time to react between a peeking and holding player can be anywhere from 100 to 300 milliseconds, which may at face value seem insignificant, but I assure you that's more than enough time for the peeking player to get the first shot off, which in Halo Infinite, especially at higher levels of play, often means winning the gunfight. If the peeking player knows the holding player's position preemptively, Peeker's Advantage can be combined with pre-fire to guarantee the holding player has zero time to react. It is also helpful as a frame of reference that the average human reaction time is around 250 milliseconds, so these milliseconds can literally mean the difference between life and death. So how do we apply this in the actual game? Well, who better to learn from than a professional player? We're looking at Optic Lucid here on Streets on Oddball. He's using the Stalker rifle to take the best advantage of Peeker's Advantage, use weapons with less shots to kill. As the less shots to kill it takes, the less times you have to peek out and actually use Peeker's Advantage, and therefore you're just looking at a shorter time to kill. And precision weapons on top of that, with the burst of the BR, you have to land 4 shots in rapid succession as opposed to 1 with the Stalker rifle. Anyway, here I'm going to play the clip. Notice how he peeks in and out of these angles originally, and then at the end when he loops down, he takes an odd angle as well as the Peeker's Advantage. The player clearly has no time to react. Remember that he is playing at the highest rank, so these are not bad players. He just makes them look kind of bad because he is a professional player. And I'll go back because it was super quick, so you can watch it again. Peek on the second guy, and then peek. That guy had no time to react whatsoever. And then we're going to see a more simple example here at the beginning. This is a very good position to do this, by the way, on Streets. Always pre-fire the middle here and use Peeker's Advantage. You'll see him use this column right here to peek in and out to constantly reset that gunfight and reset his Peeker's Advantage. That's the key in a game like Halo Infinite with a pretty, significant time to kill. You have to use it multiple times each gunfight, or you don't have to, but that's what you're about to see here in this first kill. So, peeked around 3 times there actually, if you caught it, but he's doing it. It's so quick and subtle. I mean, you can use it aggressively, but again, in a game like Halo Infinite, where the time to kill is so high, it is you kind of have to do little ones in rapid succession to ensure that you're not over committing to the angle, and that'll kind of get you killed if you peek too far out of cover and you still need another 3 shots to kill that enemy player. You're now out of cover and they've been lining up the shots, so that can be a little risky. But here you'll see I'm using this on hydro here, pumps here, and I am just peeking in and out of the cylinder, and I'm able to get some kills like that. And there's, I think, a little repulsor kill at the end here that's kind of pointless, but it is kind of cool to watch. Boom, there it is. Cool. Okay. And right here, this is actually how I deal with Peeker's Advantage. There's not much you can do, but there's a couple things. If you know the peek is coming, you can use grenades. You can throw grenades down in front of you as they're coming, or even if you don't have grenades, you can kind of do what I do here. This isn't up against the best player. The last clip and this clip are my clips. And so you'll kind of see here when I get into this engagement with the Bulldog here, I start pre-firing as I back up around the corner and throw those grenades, and that allows me to get his health down and get an easy kill as I'm able to kind of bait because a big part of the peeker's advantage is also pre-fire. So I know he's going to pre-fire. I throw those grenades down to get his health down, first of all, because I know he's going to peek me. And second of all, I know he's going to peek wide. I mean, most players just tend to kind of peek wide or center, so I hug the wall like this, because I know he's going to be looking out here, as that's where the most immediate threat would be. If I was positioned out there and he was ready for this angle where I actually am, and he was peeking around this way, I would be able to shoot him quicker as he came around this corner. So, but he doesn't turn quite quick enough, and then he overcommits to the angle like that, which is what I wanted, as I backed up and pre-fired it into him. And then I'm able to get the kill by closing the distance. And but that's basically all for today, folks. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video or learned anything new. Remember to join the Discord. Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one.